Kyle Larson just ran at Bristol. He finished second. He pushed hard. He raced clean, and now he's out. Gone from the No. 88 car at Kansas Speedway. Just like that, no injury, no drama, no scandal. This was the plan all along. But here's what makes this story wild. The guy replacing him is his OWN teammate, Hendrick Motorsports driver, replacing another Hendrick Motorsports driver. In a junior motorsports car, at one of the fastest tracks on the NASCAR calendar, Kansas Speedway. 1.5 miles of pure speed, and the man stepping into that seat this Saturday? William Byron. Now, if you think this is just a simple driver swap, you are wrong. There is a bigger picture here, a deeper strategy. And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what Junior Motorsports and Hendrick Motorsports are doing, and why it matters for the rest of the 2026 season. Stay with me. It gets interesting fast. But before we go any further, real quick, if you are watching this channel for the first time, welcome to Race Car Nation Report. This is not your average NASCAR channel. We don't just tell you who won. We tell you why it happened. We break down the strategy, the decisions, the moves behind the moves. We give you the inside lane. So if you want NASCAR coverage that actually thinks, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the Race Car Nation. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss a breakdown like this one. We drop new content every single week. Now let's get back to business. The full story: William Byron steps in at Kansas. Let's start from the beginning. Back in 2026, Junior Motorsports made a big call. They signed Raja Carruth as the primary driver of the No. 88 Chevrolet. Carruth replaced Connor Zilisch, who moved up to the Cup Series with Trackhouse Racing. Beyond the flag, but here's the twist. Carruth was only confirmed for 23 of the 33 races on the 2026 O'Reilly Auto Parts Series schedule. Beyond the flag, the other 10 races? They were divided up between 4 Hendrick Motorsports Cup Series drivers: William Byron, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, each one scheduled for specific races throughout the year. This was planned. This was deliberate. JR Motorsports and Hendrick Motorsports are connected at the top. Rick Hendrick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they work together. And this arrangement keeps the No. 88 car competitive every single weekend. What happened at Bristol setting the scene just this past Saturday night at Bristol Motor Speedway? Kyle Larson was in that No. 88 Chevrolet. Larson made his third start of the 2026 O'Reilly Series season at Bristol and placed second behind Trackhouse Racing Cup driver Connor Zilisch. Beyond the flag, think about that. The defending Cup champion, two-time Kansas winner, has finished second in a junior motorsports car. That's not a bad result. It's actually a strong run. Zilisch beat Larson at Bristol, just his third start of the season, reminding fans what the 19-year-old is capable of, even while struggling in his Cup Series. Rookie year. Beyond the flag, but Larson's time in that car was done. His Bristol race was his scheduled slot. Now the keys get handed over. William Byron, the man for Kansas. So why William Byron? Byron was already confirmed for the Kansas Speedway race in April and a later race at Pocono Raceway in June. Beyond the flag, this was pre-planned months ago. Byron made his first O'Reilly Series, start of 2026 at Phoenix Raceway, and placed 13th back in March. Beyond the flag, not the result he wanted. But he has experience in that car. He knows the junior motorsports setup. He knows the Chevrolet platform in Kansas. This is a track where Hendrick Motorsports cars go fast. Kyle Larson sat on pole at Kansas last spring, swept the stages, and led 221 of 267 laps en route to his second consecutive victory in the track's spring race. Speedway Digest, that's Hendrick Chevrolet dominance at its finest. Byron comes in with that same equipment, that same engineering support. He's not an underdog here. He's a threat. The bigger rotation, the full Hendrick plan. Now let's zoom out. Because this Kansas swap is just one piece of a very organized puzzle. Larson's remaining scheduled starts in the No. 88 car include Bristol in April and Texas Motor Speedway in May. Byron has Kansas in April and Pocono in June. Bowman is tentatively set to run Nashville Superspeedway in late May. While Chase Elliott's appearances aren't scheduled until July at Chicagoland and Indianapolis, beyond the flag 7 more starts. 4 different drivers, all from Hendrick Motorsports. All rotating through Junior Motorsports? No. 88 Chevrolet. This is not chaos. This is chess. Raja Caruth, the man caught in the middle now. Let's talk about Raja Caruth, because this situation is unique for him. He is technically a full-time driver, but he's not always in his own car. When the Hendrick Motorsports drivers take over the No. 88. Caruth drives the No. 32 Jordan Anderson Racing Chevrolet to stay championship eligible with a full-time schedule. Beyond the flag. He moves from one car to another, week after week. Somehow he's keeping it together. Caruth is in the thick of the playoff mix, in 11th place in the point standings, 36 points above the provisional cut line. Beyond the flag, that is impressive. That is mental toughness. Switching cars, switching teams. Different setups every few weeks, still staying in playoff position. Raja Caruth deserves more recognition. He's doing something nobody else in the series is doing. The Kansas race this weekend, what to watch now? Let's talk about what happens this Saturday night at Kansas Speedway. The Kansas Lottery 300 is set to be shown live on the CW network from Kansas Speedway, starting at 7 p.m. ET this Saturday, April 18th. Beyond the flag, William Byron is in the No. 88 Chevrolet. The NASCAR Cup Series is also at Kansas this weekend for a doubleheader event, with Kyle Larson entering as the defending spring winner at the track. NASCAR so Larson will be on the same property, racing his Cup car, while Byron races his O'Reilly car. 2 Hendrick teammates, same weekend, same track, different races, same goal, win. In the next-gen era, Larson is the sole driver to win multiple times at Kansas. He has finished in the top 10, 7 out of 8 races at the track with an average finishing position of 6.3. Athlon Sports. That is the kind of track record Byron will be trying to match in that No. 88 car. The pressure is real, but so is the opportunity. What comes after Kansas? After this weekend, the rotation keeps moving. Bowman is set to run the No. 88 car for the first time in 2026 in late May at Nashville Superspeedway. Chase Elliott is set to compete in the July races at Chicagoland Speedway and Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Beyond the flag. And beyond his time at Kansas, Byron isn't in line to return to the O'Reilly Series until Pocono in June, which is scheduled to be his 3rd and final series start of the year. Beyond the flag, meanwhile, Raja Caruth keeps grinding. Race after race, car after car. Chasing that playoff spot, chasing that first series victory. The second half of this season is going to be fascinating. Final thoughts why this story matters at the end of the day. This is bigger than one driver swap. This is about how NASCAR teams are building bridges between series. Hendrick Motorsports is using the O'Reilly Series to keep their Cup drivers sharp. JR Motorsports gets elite talent in their car on big weekends. And Raja Caruth gets to develop in a competitive environment while staying championship eligible. Everybody wins. It's smart business, smart racing. And William Byron at Kansas is the next chapter of that story. Will he win? Will he carry the momentum from Bristol? Or will another driver step up and steal the spotlight? We will find out Saturday night. That is the full breakdown. Everything you need to know about the Kyle Larson replacement at Kansas and the bigger picture behind it all. If you learned something today, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more race fans find this channel. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Join Racecar Nation Report. We are here every week, breaking down NASCAR the right way. Drop your predictions for the Kansas Lottery 300 in the comments below. Can William Byron get the win? Let me know. Till next time, stay fast, stay focused, and we'll see you in the next race.